This is a Toshiba satellite L305D. I got this computer in for sort of repair, not hardware repair, more like software repair. They said they had some sort of virus that was making the system run slow and download a bunch of different stuff and, basically ruin the computer. God damn it, focus. There we go. So I took a look into it, and yeah, there's a real nasty virus on there. Well, there's not anymore, but there was. And basically they were using this computer as a Bitcoin miner. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you can use your computer's resources and processing power to make you electronic money. I never really heard about this until about a month ago, and people are hacking people left and right, just trying to do this and use their computers for Bitcoin mining. And it's actually a very profitable thing if you're using other people's computers to accomplish it. If you're using your own, it doesn't make any money at all because it just runs up your power bill. But laptops are great for this because they don't use very much power, and it's nice to just be able to use other people's computers to make yourself money. But of course that's morally wrong and shouldn't do it. So last night I recorded a few clips, but I'm only going to insert one. I'm going to insert one, actually, yeah, I'm going to insert one clip right now detailing one of the reasons why it was running so slowly. This, people, is the effect of your computer being used as a Bitcoin miner. 100% CPU usage all the time. See how many processes are right there? 197 processes. If you go over here to the processes tab up here, sorry about the shitty video, but if you go over here, look at all of these processes. That is terrible. So that is why this computer is running so slow. So as you saw in that previous clip, there were like close to 200 processes running in Task Manager. The CPU was slammed to 100% all the time, and it was just killing the system. I wasn't killing it, but god damn it, camera, why don't you focus? Oh, phone anyway. But it was really taxing the system, and it was just making it run really, really slow. It took a few hours to copy all the stuff off, and it was only like 8 gigabytes worth of stuff. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But yeah, last night I copied all their stuff off to their external hard drive, and I reinstalled Windows and a few programs, and it's definitely running a lot better now. So it's very cool. So why don't I go ahead and boot it up and show you the computer. I still need to do a few more things to it, just to get it running again, well, like finished anyway. But here's the inside of the laptop there. As you can see here, it has, god damn it, focus, come on, there you go. It has an AMD Athlon X2 QL64. It's running at 2.1 gigahertz. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM and 160 gigabyte hard drive. And then you can see the stickers over here, and it was designed for Vista, and that's what it was running. Well, it was running before they actually reinstalled Windows, I don't know, like a year ago, and my camera's not in focus. There you go. I didn't turn this thing on, but they actually reinstalled Windows about a year ago, and they've gotten viruses before, so I don't know what they're using this computer for, or I don't really know. I'm not really like a stalker like that, but whatever. So as you can see, it's booting Windows. It's definitely a lot faster than it was, so that's really cool. I think I just covered the microphone with my finger, so that sucks, but I don't think you'll be able to tell. But anyway, yeah, this computer is really the epitome of crap. I hate Toshibas, and especially these. It seems like everyone owns one of these, and these laptops suck crap. This one had bad overheating issues too. I still have to blow it out, but it's pretty darn cold in my room this morning, and the laptop is ice cold, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now, but I have to use that can duster over there to, you know, blow it out. So let me just log in here. There's nothing on the desktop that's, you know, questionable or personal, so that's good. I consolidated all their files. I'm sorry, I accidentally pressed the stop button on the phone, but I consolidated all their files, I organized them, I backed them up because they didn't have their files backed up. But yeah, as you can see there, it's running definitely a lot faster, even though it's still not very fast. It's a lot better than it was. So I mean, I just have to, only things I have left to do with this computer is I need to reinstall a few more things and you know, do a little optimization in terms of Windows 7. But here you can see the specs right there. There's an AMD Athlon X2 dual core, 2.1 gigahertz, 3 gigs of RAM. It's got integrated video, so it needs to borrow some. Then of course Windows 7 64-bit. If you go in here to the Windows Experience Index, you can see we have a 4.9 for processor, 5.4 for RAM, 3.1 for graphics, 4.5 for gaming, and 5.4 for hard drive. So definitely nothing to write home about, but it's an okay laptop, I guess. I still hate Toshibas, and I would never own one of these. But yeah, I just need to do some more optimization, like reduce the size of the recycle bin to something like that. There we go. Need to open CMD. Need to reduce storage space for shadow copies, disable hibernate, things like that. But yeah, that is basically it for this computer. I'm going to get it fixed and just fixed up a little bit, and I will get it back to its owner very soon. So that's a quick video on the Toshiba Satellite L305D. Okay, so apparently this isn't the end with the Toshiba. It just started overheating again, so I popped the keyboard open, and god damn it, camera, you focus right now. Do it. There we go. See that? Right there? Fan ain't gonna spin with that giant dust clot in there. So that's why it started overheating. Get out of there. There's probably a ton in the heatsink, so I'm just gonna take the palm rest off. Look at all these screws. Jesus. But the computer is much cleaner. As you can see, made a very stark transformation. So much dust came out of this thing, is just terrible. The fan wouldn't even spin, but now it spins nice and freely. See? It spins nice and free now. And so all of the dust is out of the heatsink and everywhere else, really. So it's definitely a lot cleaner than it was. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it together, and we'll see if it runs any better. Well, no screws left over, so that's a good thing. Let's see if it works better now. There was a ton of dust in there, but it's all out now. Still got some clips to snap in, I see. But oh yeah, definitely difference there. Definitely a difference. It's definitely a lot, running a ton cooler now. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this piece of crap is working again. It was really starting to overheat there for a minute. I thought I had it, but obviously not. I had to tear it down and clean it out because it was overheating. Like, it would try to boot up and it'd overheat in like 2 minutes. So, but that's because of what I showed you. The fan wasn't even spinning. So I think it'll work a lot better now. Anyway, yeah, I've reinstalled the operating system, fixed all the programs, fixed the overheating issue. I think this thing's in good shape, ready to go back. So, yeah, that concludes the Toshiba Satellite L305D repair job. Thanks for watching. That's much better.